My name is Methode Bahizi. I work with the gorilla doctors and I hold a position of a regional laboratory manager. I have grown up here in this country, Rwanda, in a western province, in the province which is in the west. My vet school, which was my university, the College of Agriculture, which is based here even in Musanze. Well, I wished to become a vet when I was a young boy, but the full idea and feeling like now I can become a vet started when I started a high school. The idea of working with the gorillas came in when I was at the university. We had one of our professors who was part-time employed by the gorilla doctors, and he was the one who came to us and told us about the gorillas, and then that's how I got to know about the gorillas and the gorilla doctors. I've seen the gorillas for the first time in 2010, and back then I was still a student. This professor that I was telling you about, he's the one who paid for me and the other of my fellows to go and see the gorillas for the first time. Well, I got my first interview with the gorilla doctors after completing my internship at the Houston Zoo. After completing this internship, that's where I heard about the position as the gorilla doctors. So I applied. Then I was shortlisted for the interview. Then I did the interview and got the job. Working with the gorillas is something really great, and the way I say great is it is something that first of all requires commitment, dedication, passion. I'm saying this because working with the gorillas, you know where they live. They live in the mountains, so some of the time you have to get up really earlier to go into the forest, and sometimes the forest ain't friendly. It's raining, it's muddy, and then you may spend more than 5 hours either hiking, either working on them. So first of all, you have to have that commitment, dedication, and the passion. One of the most things I have learned working with the gorillas, because you have to really be committed. Part of my job is running the laboratory. So I wish if I had means, I could help the gorilla doctors find a place that has kind of a clinic or a hospital that has, we do, but we are running out of space. So I wish I had means to support the gorillas have their own well-equipped laboratory, a place where you have your lab equipments, a place where you have some machines like equipments to run and then analyze samples, a place where you can be able to have a nice and neat place to store samples, a place where you can do your postmortems so easy. Again, if I had the possibilities, I wouldn't say that the number and the staff ain't maybe enough, but if we can have more staff who would reach every day more gorillas, and this goes hand in hand with the salaries, goes in hand with the equipments they need to carry out their activities. Even though it is happening right now, is this continuous training, capacity building amongst the staff and amongst the gorilla doctors, because you know that science is moving, technology is moving, so like the gorilla doctors also need to be exposed to what is new, toward the conservation, toward animal medicine, so that they can cope better with whatever showing up in the health of the gorillas. My advice to the young people who are interested in the wild animals, maybe in gorillas, I would encourage them, first of all, to work really hard toward their studies, because sometime at the early age, someone doesn't know what his or her ambitions are, the dreams, what they really want to be. But after working hard, doing good at school, maybe let's say at the primary school, high school, then from there they can start approaching those projects, those organizations working with the gorillas, ask them what they do, what these young people can do in order to become part of those people who are dedicated to the gorillas or other wild animals.